Welcome back. We're Paul and Tan, and we'd love for you to join us on our adventures in our Troopy. In our last video, we camped in the southwest forest that had been ravaged by a bushfire, and in this video, we spend a weekend at a HipCamp with a bonus winery. This trip, we're heading into the weekend early to spend a couple of days at a HipCamp not too far from home. But first things first, lunch. Here comes lunch. And we'll also share with you a few items that make our camping life a whole lot easier. So here we are at a fairly local HipCamp, not too far from our house. We haven't been here before. The setup here is that there are 3 camping areas. We got the last one for the weekend, which was very fortunate. Weather's great today, but it's not going to be so great tomorrow. It's very spacious. There's some horses in the paddock next door and loads of open space. It's really green at the moment. We've had so much rain this winter. We're just setting up. Took a bit of leveling, but we kind of got it set up as level as we can get it. We've got all of this space to ourselves, which is great. No people around. And we'll be just doing some walks and exploring for the weekend. In this video we thought we'd give you a bit of an idea of some of the items that we really like about our camp setup, and one of the things that takes up very little space and is a must-have item for us are the Helinox chairs. So Paul's just going to set one up for you. This is how small they are, so they pack into our drawer setup really well. The drawer setup was made specifically to fit them and a few other items, but they're really lightweight and easy to set up. I'm just going to come around this way so the sun's not in the eyes. He's going to try and do it without making it look really difficult. So really there's just two pieces to the chair. Just the frame, which folds up inside. And looks rather like a spider. It's aluminium, so it's really lightweight. And that forms the frame. And the cover basically just slides over the top. We have got a couple of inflatable pillows too that go into the headrest if we feel like blowing them up, but today we probably don't need to do that. What we normally do is just fold up the chair cover and put that in the back of the chair as well. That's it. Two chairs, and that's how they look set up. So these are one item that we really do like, and it makes our life in the car that little bit easier. Happy days?
Happy days.
Happy days. There's a little creek over there. Come and have a look at the creek. There's this really cute little creek that's running through the field, the paddock. The guy that runs the place said we can take as much wood as we want to for our fire. We did bring our own. Whoa, we've just hit the sludge. Okay, so probably not going to go to the creek. Okay.
Cut that mission short.
Yeah, mission abandoned. Let's go. I'm going to try this way. Cheers to the weekend. Hi guys. Hello. Handsome.
Oh, come on.
I know. He's checking us out though. Makes me nervous. Just grabbing some twigs. Heading back to set up camp for the night. With a bottle of wine. Evil laugh. I wanted to share with you another great little addition we've got on the back door of the car, which is really useful. Paul's going to show you the drop-down table that we've got. Where does this one come from?
Patrol Australia.
Yep.
So I think they initially made them for innocent patrols, and then they must have had a bit of demand for the Troopy. So they've made this one. It's a really nice quality table. All of these nutserts go into the existing holes that the door card slotted into, and then there's an extension. This second part comes out here, and you can pop a leg into this thing here, and basically we've got a table twice the size.
So was it easy to install?
It was, yeah, surprised myself.
So that's really useful, and often we don't even have the extension out. We use it for all sorts of things, you know, preparing meals, but also washing up and things like that as well. So it's really easy to pack up. Do you want to give us a quick demo of packing up? The pole goes in our big drawer, which is this one here, which pulls out. Again, it was kind of made for this sort of thing to go in, and you can obviously adjust the pole to suit. And the map of Australia there is intended for when we go on our big lap, and we'll be able to put some markings on that.
That's it?
That's it. Another great item that we've used often. First night of camping, open up the pantry and fully stocked. How good is that? Now I've got to find what I'm looking for. Pizzas, here we come. Pizza number 1, ready to go into the weather. Delish. How long do you reckon? 15?
I don't know, 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Yeah. See you soon. So I've just cooked a pizza, cranking up the fire. Paul's pretty happy with his dinner. Put the drone up. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so we've put the drone up. Hopefully got some good footage there. Yeah, check in soon. Perfection. We've already eaten one. That's actually tomorrow's lunch.
But that's some spare.
Spare pizza for tomorrow. Yum.
We call that done, hey?
Yep. last time we showed you through the inside of our Troopy, we hadn't quite finished it off and we didn't have any cushions on our seat. So Paul's going to show you how this all sets up into alternate sleeping arrangements. So we chose one of our local shops to make the cushions for us, and we chose a olive coloured corduroy to probably keep cleaner. We were thinking of other colours, but this one worked in best with what we had around, and the colours are really practical. Do you want to show us how it works?
Yep.
So that's the top of the bench cupboard, slides out and sits in a little lip. The cushions come down and just nice and firm, so they need to be pushed in.
Nice snug fit.
Yep. Up the top here we have 2 cushions. We went for split cushions because we have our fridge up here, and our fridge has a split lid, so we can open up either side without having to move both one big cushion. We can just move the small one. It's pretty easy to pack up. And the idea of this is if we get somewhere really late, we haven't got time to set up, or we're caught in a storm, or we want a stealth camp, we can just climb in here and sleep for a quick overnight stop. So we're really happy with the way it's worked out, and it's really easy to operate too. Morning. We've woken up this morning to a huge change in the weather. Overcast, and looks like the rains are coming in. We did get greeted by some of our furry friends at the fence, who quickly disappeared when they realised I wasn't going to feed them. We're just going to go for a bit of a walk with our coffee and explore the place a little bit. And oh, here comes the coffee now. Yes, hand delivered, and we'll show you some of the sights as we're walking around. What did you say?
Personal service.
Personal service, yep. All right.
Only $8.
So here's another item that we find really handy when we're camping, and this one is the guy ropes from Tiegear, and I'll let Paul show you how they actually work. Okay, run us through why you think that these are better than normal guy ropes.
I think mainly the neatness of the things. Well, the strength and the quality of them is very good, but when you get your normal bag of tie downs out, they're all tied up in knots and the right pain. But these things are just individual, very neat, just excellent quality.
And they fit into these little zip bags, mesh zip bags, so even if they get waterlogged, they dry out really quickly.
Yep. Oh, and these little things here that you can buy from Tiegear as well. These are just an elasticated hook that you can put around those like wooden fences and that type of thing, just to when you want to tie down off to a wooden fence and you've got nothing to peg into. These come in really handy.
And they're also from Tiegear.
Yep.
Yep. So another little gem that we love, and as you can see, we've got them all the way around. We have them
Mainly for the
on
runoff
our
of the
awning,
rain.
and they're for the runoff of the rain, which is about to come in. So we might be able to show you it working. The master at work.
Yeah, it's tough.
Gourmet breakfast for two.
Yeah, $20.
So in 2016, a bushfire came through this place. We seem to be going everywhere where there's been bushfires. I was talking to the owner of this property last night, and she said it was caused by a lightning strike, which was about 20 kilometres away. And it didn't take long to go through all of this property. Missed their house, but got all the surrounding land. It's just starting to regenerate now. They were very fortunate, but yeah, just another example of Mother Nature. Another thing that we've been asked about is in relation to privacy in the Troopy.
Yeah, so we've been using these insulated screens. They're called Solarscreens, made by a company up in Queensland. This one on the back window, I generally keep it sort of folded back like that if I want to see out of the back window while I'm driving. Then night time, just pop those back on there. And this one on the back window, that one just stays on there all the time. What do we got up there?
This one?
Yep. So that one stays on there permanently because I can't see out of that window. Don't need to really see out of that anyway. But then this one over on the passenger side, we just throw that up against the window at night time. I don't have that on there during the day when I'm driving because I like to see out of that window. So that just sort of pops up there, and then put that magnetic fly screen over the top of it. And then for the front windows, we just keep these up there during the day. Then at night time we just pop them on the front, pull that curtain across.
Privacy.
And that's it.
We're private. Tie downs in action. It's actually been raining really heavily, and we've just come outside because I wanted to show you guys how the tie downs work, but it hasn't actually been raining heavy enough, as Paul said, but you get the idea. Instead of the water pooling in the top, it causes a slight V in the canvas, and it does stop it from pooling. So thanks Tiegear and Dingo Awnings for your great job. Just doing some editing. because it's too wet to be outside. Paul's just moping about.
Because I'm not allowed inside.
He's not allowed in because he keeps annoying me, so I've sent him out. Actually, the cellar door will be open soon. We can go for a walk. We have, however, vino again.
Under our personal 360-degree awning.
Guess we're not having a campfire?
Yeah.
Probably not. Good to see the Tiegear doing their job. Run off to the max. Okay. Thanks, sir. Well. Camping. So dinner plans haven't quite gone to plan. We planned to have a taco bowl and we've been stuck inside because it's been raining. As you can see, it's pretty soaked outside, so we've resorted to toasted sandwiches. And yeah, so that's dinner for tonight. Happy days again.
Camping for the win.
Good morning, sun's out. Beautiful morning this morning. Thank goodness. Absolutely got soaked yesterday and we're inside for a lot of the time. This morning we're going to let the canvas dry out for a little while the sun's out before we pack down. We're going to have some breakfast and some coffee and then we're going to head off out to explore what the local area has in store. Thanks for watching and we hope you've enjoyed our latest video. Join us again soon as we take you with us on another trip in the Troopy. If you've got any questions, please drop us a comment below. As always, we'd really appreciate it if you could give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to follow along on our Troopy adventures. Cheers!